Hello and welcome everybody to Rogers Recreation Center here in beautiful and historic Newport, Rhode Island for today's matchup for the Salve Regina University Seahawks and the Nichols Bison. Today's CCC matchup is the second meeting between the Bison and the Seahawks. I am Brett Wilkes giving you the call. And the last time these two teams met, Nichols won the matchup 106-79. It is also worth mentioning that today, if Marcos Echeverria makes a three-pointer today, he sets an NCAA record for all divisions with 94 consecutive games with a three-pointer. So it's going to be fun to watch and see if he's able to get this NCAA record. So the tip is off. Echeverria controls the ball over to Morrow, and now back to Echeverria. Echeverria takes a three, and he cannot connect. So looking for it right out the gate is Echeverria. Now Bronstein with the ball the other way. Over to Richards, over to Spencer. And now Freiberg with it. And Richards takes a three, and he's able to connect. So Richards with a big three right there, and he's guarding Echeverria as he brings the ball back up the court for the Bison. Over to Bruton, who gives it back over to Echeverria, who finds Teneglia. And it's inside to number 13, Jerome Cunningham, and he is able to get it to go. On the floor for the Seahawks is Cam Collins, Drew Richards, Andrew Bronstein, John Freiberg, and Mikey Spencer. On the floor for the Bison is Nate Teneglia, Deontay Bruton, Marcos Echeverria, Jerome Cunningham, and Matt Morrow. Teneglia gets it over to Bruton, who drives to the basket and can't get it to go, but it's rebounded by Morrow, who gets it over to Teneglia, who thinks about a three, but drives instead, and he gets it to go. Good defense there by Bronstein, but Teneglia just a little stronger going up with the ball and able to convert on the layup. Richards here once again gives it over to Bronstein. Bronstein looking to get it into Mikey Spencer, but can't find anything. Now Mikey Spencer in the wing with a three-pointer. He can't get it to go, and it is rebounded by Bruton. Bruton bringing it up the court. Met there by Andrew Bronstein, and a foul is called. I believe it is on Andrew Bronstein, and it's his first foul of the game. Today's meeting is the 54th meeting between Salve Regina and Nichols men's basketball. Nichols leads the all-time series 28-25 as Echeverria has the ball. He drives to the basket, and he gets that to go. An acrobatic finish there from Marcos Echeverria as the two-time CCC Player of the Year award recipient has got his first points of the game. Shot there is no good, and it's heading the other way. Echeverria with the ball. He's driving past Cam Collins. He's going right to the hoop, and he finds Teneglia on the wing, who puts up a shot, and it's no good. And Bronstein gets the rebound, and Mikey Spencer collides with the referee, and he appears to be all right, and it will remain Seahawks ball. Never mind, it is actually going to go over to the Bison. So a turnover there for the Seahawks, although it probably would not have been had Mikey Spencer and the referee collided. And there's Estrada with a three-pointer, and he can't get that to go. So far from three-point land, he is 0 for 2 as he has 93 straight games with a three-pointer. He has the Division III record, and it was previously held by Chris Corridio of Widener from 1992 to 95. He went 75 straight games with a three-pointer. So Echeverria has broken that record as Drew Richards takes a deep three and can't connect. Echeverria has broken that record and has continued to go on that record for 18-plus games at the Division III level. He is also 120 points shy of tying the number 25 all-time in scoring at the Division III level. He has 2,278 career points entering today's matchup as Teneglia takes another three, and he can't connect, and Richards gets the rebound and heads the other way. Echeverria is also 5th all-time in three-pointers made. He has 428 three-pointers made entering today's game. And great career for Echeverria, as the senior guard has put up some amazing numbers throughout his time with the Nichols Bison. Now Freiberg, he finds Cam Collins, who puts up the jump shot from the free throw line, and he gets a good roll, and it goes in. Score is 7-6 right now. Salve leads. Echeverria with the ball right now. He gets double teamed by Cam Collins and Drew Richards. Now Bruton with the ball. He puts up a three and can't connect, and they're going to let that go out of bounds, and it will be Seahawk ball. 15:22 here left in the first half. Been a very fast-paced game so far. Only one foul. As Freiberg gets the ball inside, he goes up against Morrow, and he's able to convert on that. Good move there by Jonathan Freiberg, the transfer from Mount Ida. Now Teneglia with the ball. He takes it out, gets past Freiberg, does a great wraparound pass on Mikey Spencer over to Matt Morrow, who lays it in for 2 points. Good find there from Teneglia, as he's able to wrap it around and get it behind, wrap it around and toss it behind him to a player who we didn't think he had saw. Now Richards with the ball. He drives. Echeverria covering him. Almost turned over, but Bronstein collects the loose ball. He goes inside. He gets it to Cam Collins, who looks inside. He goes up and gets fouled, and that is Cunningham who fouls him, and Collins will head to the line for 2 shots. Big crowd here today for Salve Regina. Former Salve Regina player Bryce Boggs is playing this year for Nichols College, transferred out and went to Bridgewater. He came in and was in the recruiting class with Rodney Morton, who, as you know, scored 1,000 points last year for the Salve men's basketball team. Rodney Morton has just entered the gym as well, and looking to see his team beat Nichols, as well as his former high school and college teammate. Now Morrow with the ball, and a foul is called. It's going to be on Drew Richards, and he's kind of questioning why that was called. He's unsure. As Echeverria will inbounds the ball, and we have some substitutions. Cunningham and Teneglia come out, and Josiah Kimball and Cash Jackson check in for the Bison. Echeverria with a good look into Morrow, and he scores. 12-10 is the score. The Bison lead the Seahawks. And the Bison are so dynamic offensively that it's going to be tough to pull away, and you can never be sure they're out of the game, as Cam Collins makes a strong move and lays it in with his left hand. And now it's Jackson with the ball. He can't get it to go, but it's rebounded by Morrow, and he finds Echeverria, who takes a deep three, and he connects, and that is an NCAA record for Marcos Echeverria, as he connects for a three-pointer in his 94th straight game. Congratulations to Marcos Echeverria, adding one other mark to a great career, as Mikey Spencer is able to get a layup to go, and Nichols leads 15-14. Now Bruton with the ball. He finds Josiah Kimball, who kicks it over to Jackson, who can't connect, and Richards gets the rebound. Richards now bringing it the other way. He's driving up court, gets through some traffic, tries to lay it in, but cannot, and it goes off of Jonathan Freiberg and out of bounds. Now Echeverria bringing the ball up court. He has 5 points today for the Bison. Morrow with the shot, and he's able to get it in. And a defense is going to be called by Coach Sean Foster. We'll take a short timeout as well and be right back after the break. Welcome back. There's 12 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock. Salve trails Nichols by 3, 17-14 is the score. Jonathan Freiberg with the ball, getting it over to Mike Palmieri, who puts up a jump shot and is fouled. The jump shot doesn't fall, but he'll head to the line for 2 shots. These are the first, or I believe these are the first free throws of the game for the Seahawks. Correction, they are the 3rd and 4th. So the second trip to the line for the Seahawks, and the first shot is good. So far there has only been 1 turnover, and it has been on the Seahawks. However, it probably would not have occurred if Mikey Spencer did not collide with the referee. And Cam Collins comes out of the game, and Kevin Mannix checks in. So now Echeverria with the ball. Earlier this game, he broke the NCAA record for most games consecutively with a 3-pointer, and good defense there by Mike Palmieri, deflecting a pass out of bounds. So now Echeverria will inbound the ball for the Bison. Goes over to Jackson. Jackson has Spencer covering him. Now Kimball. Over to Echeverria. And here goes Bruton. He goes in, and he's able to lay it in through some heavy traffic. 5 players for the Bison are on the scoreboard. Morrow leads the way in scoring as Spencer takes a deep 3 and can't connect. Now Echeverria with a good pass over to Bruton. He takes a 3-pointer, and he connects. So Bruton all of a sudden getting hot, hitting a layup just before hitting a deep 3-pointer. And we will take another timeout. The score is 22-16, 11:37 left on the clock. And we'll take a short timeout as well. Welcome back. Bronstein with the ball at the top of the floor for the Seahawks. Now Palmieri with the ball. He has Bruton on him. He's driving towards the rim. He gets some space, and he's able to lay it in for 2 points. Seahawks trail by 4 with 11 minutes to go in the first half. Echeverria driving towards the rim, making a good move, but passing it off. And he takes a deep 3, and he connects once again, his second 3-pointer of the game. And that is pass is deflected by the Bison defenders, and it will remain Seahawks ball. Echeverria is also 4th in field goals made in Nichols history. Entering today's game, He needs only 6 more now, or 7 more now, to pass and move to third all time. Ryan Sheehan is who is ahead of him next, as Mikey Spencer is fouled. So Echeverria has had a great career for the Bison, as he puts another accomplishment, or adds another accomplishment, as first free throw from former Salve Regina player Bryce Boggs is no good. Second free throw is good. Bryce Boggs, a former CCC Conference Rookie Player of the Year, coming off the bench for the Bison this season after transferring to Bridgewater in Virginia from Salve Regina. And Bronstein turns the ball over, a little bit of a miscommunication right there. And Cam Collins is going to check in for Jonathan Freiberg. So here comes Echeverria dribbling up the court. He gives it over to number 21, Jacon Spencer, and he lays it in for 2 points. We'll take a short break as Mikey Spencer gets looked at for a cut on his hand real quick. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We have 10 minutes left here in the first half. The Seahawks trail by either 8 or 10. I can't really see the scoreboard right now. They trail by 10. 28-18 is the score. Bronstein gets it inside, but instead his pass is picked off by Bryce Boggs, and Echeverria brings the court up the other way. Now Jackson with the three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Spencer. The Bison scoring quickly and efficiently. Kind of look up at the scoreboard. It was a 4-point game not too long ago, and now all of a sudden a 10-point game. So they're doing their damage quickly and effectively, as a foul is called there on Kimball. It will be a blocking foul, and Morrow is going to check back into the game for the Bison. Four Seahawks this season are averaging double digits in scoring, led by Mikey Spencer, averaging 18.1 points per game. Next is Kevin Kelly, who is not suited up to play in today's game. He is injured. He is averaging 12.5. Then Cam Collins has 12.2, as there's a steal right there by Mike Palmieri, who gets it over to Cam Collins, loses it. Palmieri gets it over to Bronstein. Spencer with a deep three, and he can't connect, and we head the other way. And lastly, Jonathan Freiberg averaging 10.6 points per game, as the ball is stripped right there by Bronstein. Over to Palmieri. And a travel is going to be called on Palmieri. Echeverria does a good job getting in his way and causing that extra step right there. And Kevin Mannix is going to check out, and Drew Richards will check in. For the Bison, Echeverria checks out, and Teneglia checks back in. Now Spencer with the ball for the Bison. Now Bruton. He's driving in, and he gets it back out to Spencer, who takes a three. And he can't connect, but rebounded by Teneglia. Spencer thinks about it again, gives it to Morrow, who gives it right back, and he lays it up and in. and he goes to the line for another shot. So Jaquan Spencer being a spark off the bench for the Bison, and he heads to the line. Free throw on its way from Spencer. It is no good. And now Bronstein brings the ball back up the other way. And a timeout is going to be called by Coach Sean Foster. We will take another timeout. The Seahawks trail by 12, down 30-18 with 8 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. We'll take a short break. Welcome back. The Seahawks trail with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go by 12 to the Nichols Bison. 30-18 is the score. And last time these two opponents met, the Bison beat Salve by 27 points as Spencer gets called for the travel, and we're headed the other way. And now Jaquan Spencer with the ball gets it over to Tenaglia. And Bruton puts up a three, and he connects, increasing the lead to 15. So Bruton playing well for the Bison, while Echeverria is on the bench, and Spencer puts up a three, and he connects, bringing the lead back down to 12. And now Morrow going with the ball. He lays it up, and he connects, and a foul is called, and he will head to the line for one more. So Seahawks didn't get back quickly after the Mikey Spencer three-point shot. A little bit of a miscommunication. And now a three-point play for the Bison if Morrow can convert. Morrow's continuing on his perfect shooting night. He is now 5 for 5 from the field, and he misses his free throw. Rebounded by Palmieri. Now Richards with the ball. Looking for Spencer, but can't get it to him. Now Spencer with the ball. Gets it over to Cam Collins, who takes the baseline jumper, and he connects. Cam Collins off to a good shooting night. He's 3 for 4 with 7 points. Now Tenaglia over to Morrow. Morrow drives to the basket, and he puts it up and in. Make it 6 for 6 now from the field for Morrow. Now Richards with the ball. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. The Seahawks trail by 14. Cam Collins now with the ball at the top of the wing. Swings it over to Bronstein, looking to get it inside for Spencer. And Bryce Boggs picks away the pass, and he's alone on a breakaway. And he gets fouled by Michael Palmieri as he was going up for the layup. So Bryce Boggs will head to the free throw line after the steal right there and the foul by Mike Palmieri. Jonathan Freiberg looks to be getting ready to check in, I believe, for Cam Collins. First free throw from Boggs is no good. And Freiberg checks in for Collins. second free throw is good. So Boggs goes 1 for 2 from the line that time. And now Drew Richards brings it up the floor for the Seahawks. Richards with Jaquan Spencer covering him. Now Spencer with the ball. Covered by Tenaglia. Back over to Richards. And they slow things down. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for the Seahawks. Richards gets it inside. He loses control of the ball. And it's turned over. Almost picked back up by Mike Palmieri, but unable to control the ball. And there's a foul there. And the foul is again on Mike Palmieri, and Chris Peasley looks as though he's ready to check in for the Seahawks as Bryce Boggs is back to the free throw line for 2 shots. Chris Peasley checks in for Mike Palmieri. First free throw from Boggs is no good. And the only free throw because it was 1-1. So now Drew Richards with the ball. Screen set by Freiberg. Jaquan Spencer trying to catch up behind him. Gives it over to Peasley. Peasley working on Boggs. Now Tyler Benjamin who checked in with the ball. Benjamin is the lone senior on the court right now for the Seahawks as Richards drives to the hoop and he gets it to fall. Good move there by Andrew Richards through some heavy traffic as Boggs is double teamed by Peasley and Benjamin. And there's Jaquan Spencer with a 3 and he can't hit. Mikey Spencer with the rebound bringing it the other way. And now Benjamin puts up a 3 and he can't connect. Good look there from Benjamin, open in the corner. Now here comes Boggs, he's driving, he passes it off to Morrow, and Morrow is unable to put it in, but he gets his own rebound, puts it in. Morrow's good shooting night continues, that was his first miss, but gets his own rebound and puts it right back up for 2 more points. Now Freiberg with the ball, kicks it over to Benjamin. Benjamin looking to get inside, he finds Freiberg who puts it up and can't connect on the jump shot, and Spencer comes through trying to get the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Echeverria is going to check back in for Tenaglia as the Bison take control of the ball. Excuse me, for Jaquan Spencer. Seahawks in a press. Now Tenaglia with the ball. He finds Bruton in the corner, who puts up a 3 and can't connect. Shot is short. Richards with the rebound. And a foul is called on Bruton. Reach in right there. And the Seahawks will take control. 4 minutes and 29 seconds to go here in the first half. Seahawks trail by 15. The score is 40-25. And here's Richards. Echeverria guarding him. Finds Spencer. Almost loses control of the pass, but is able to get back control. Puts up a 3. And he connects. Mikey Spencer's second 3 of the game. And they're heading back the other way. Here comes Boggs. He finds Jackson on the wing. Jackson puts up a 3 and he can't connect, rattles in and out. And Benjamin with the rebound. Running up court. He gets it over to Richards. Richards driving. And an offensive foul is called on Drew Richards, and the ball will head back the other way. Richards not sure where that foul came from, but it is Bison ball. Now Echeverria picked up by Benjamin. Spencer switches on to him. Now Boggs driving in, gets it back to Echeverria, who thinks about putting up a shot but doesn't. And now Jackson with the ball. Drew Richards covering into Morrow. And a foul by Chris Peasley, and Morrow gets the fall. It almost looked like Peasley got a piece of that shot. But Morrow went up strong enough in order to go for the 3-point play. So now Morrow going for the shot. There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. His free throw is no good, and Peasley gets the rebound. It's Richards, Peasley, Freiberg, Benjamin, and Spencer on the court for the Seahawks. For the Bison, it's Echeverria, Jackson, Morrow, Kimball, and Teneglia. Now Peasley with a shot from the baseline, and he can't get it to hit. And now Benjamin alone on a 2-on-1 fast break. And the Bison lay home an easy 2 points. Benjamin outsized there against Morrow. And a timeout is going to be called by Sean Foster with 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. We'll take a short timeout as well. 44-28 is the score. Welcome back. The Seahawks inbound the ball. Benjamin with it. Gets it into Drew Richards. Richards has Jackson covering him. Gets it inside to Freiberg. Gets tipped away and goes out of bounds. Will remain Seahawks ball. Benjamin to inbound it again. Gets it into Drew Richards. Now Max Sparkman, who just checked into the game. And Benjamin Echeverria covering him. Looking to get it inside to Freiberg, and he does. And Freiberg puts it up and is unable to lay it in. But Spencer right there with the offensive rebound. Now Teneglia gets the ball, but he steps out of bounds and will turn it back over to the Seahawks. Drew Richards bringing the ball up. He has Jackson covering him, gets it over to Max Sparkman, who gets it in low to Freiberg. Gets it poked away for a second, but gets it back, puts up the shot, and it's no good, and Morrow with the rebound. It's going the other way. They have Teneglia in the corner. He looks to drive in, but can't find his way to the hoop. Gets it down low now to Kimball. Kimball makes a spin move on Sparkman. Sparkman doing good to stay on him, and Freiberg comes over to help and gets the block, rebounded by Morrow. And Echeverria with a deep three, but can't connect. Bison still with the ball. Echeverria slowing things down a little bit. We have 1:43 to go, and here comes Echeverria. Good fake on the pass, but he can't get the layup to go. And Morrow tries to muscle a ball back up through the hoop after the offensive rebound. Now Jackson with the ball. Seahawks trying to put an end to this defensive streak. Good move there by Jackson, and he's able to lay it home. Basket right there for the Seahawks. They trail by 16. And now Teneglia left all alone, puts up a three and can't connect. And Morrow and Spencer fighting for the rebound. Morrow able to get it, and Spencer bringing it up the court. Ball's turned over by the Seahawks. Here comes Echeverria. He stops, thinks about a three, hands it over to Jackson, who takes a three himself, but can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, and he finds Kimball all alone in the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds and is now Seahawk ball with 38 seconds left to go. And Benjamin and Richards will take a rest as Palmieri and Bronstein check in. Spencer with the ball on the wing. Gets it over to Palmieri, who puts up the jumper, and he connects on a three. And that makes the lead 13 for the Bison with 24 seconds left to go. Seahawks hanging in there. Would like to get a stop here. Shot clock is off. They can get a turnover and score real quick. put a positive note on things going into the second half. Echeverria over to Jackson, and he almost turns the ball over, and it will remain Bison ball. Bison inbounding the ball to Neglia, looking to get to Echeverria, and he does. Echeverria falls, loses the ball, and Spencer tries to throw it down court, but doesn't get it off in time. And that is the end of the half. Score is 48-35 after one half, and we'll take a break, and we'll be back for the second half to give you the call.